Hey guys, today we're going to be checking out the brand new Star Ace Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, the teenage version of Harry Potter 1/6 scale collectible figure. Alright, so this guy comes with his own display stand. We've got Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban here in white font. Same oval-shaped display stand that we've seen with some of the other released Harry Potter figures. It's not the clear display stand, though. It's got the little holes and it's got the posts that you can display him in flight, because this particular Harry is just going to be standing straight up. He clips to it very easily. I mean, you just have to kind of get it around his robe. And for best effects, you just kind of, I find it easier just to kind of clip it to the side and then bring it around. The only downside though to it is is just getting it around his jacket and kind of just adjusting the jacket around him accordingly. Sometimes the jacket and sweater does get a little caught up in those little prongs. Easy to fix. And you got Harry Potter. Just actually pop the hand off in the process. We'll go ahead and just pop that back into place. Bring up the sleeve and just wiggle the hand back into place. There we go. And you've got Harry Potter. These little rubber things also do want to pop off from time to time, just when you get them around the fabric in his jacket. They do pop the little rubber stoppers off. Very easy just to replace. Make sure you, of course, don't lose those. And there's your display stand. Yeah, we've gotten a lot of Harry Potter figures from Star Ace, but this is the one I've really been looking forward to getting, a teenage version of Harry. Kind of just personifies, Harry as he gets later into the years of the movie franchise. Face sculpt is really one of the best. In fact, of the Harry Potters, I would say it is the best face sculpt that Star Ace has delivered. I don't know if you can actually make it out, but the lightning bolt actually is still there. It's just right there. It's right there. It's right underneath his hair that's sculpted over. I like also too that they've left a gap between the hair and the forehead, so you can still see areas such as the lightning bolt. The glasses don't have glass frames. Well, they have the frames. They don't have the glass lenses to them. It's a lot easier to make out the eyes, which really done nicely. A splattered sort of airbrushing here to his skin tone gives a more natural look to it. Lips are done really nicely as well. Again, the coloring I think is one of the best assets to this figure and all of the Star Ace releases. That's one thing they do very well is paint application. And there's the hair sculpt on the back. Really nicely done here. Imagine that somebody would actually have gone in there and sculpted those individual bunches of hair drooping over and falling over each other. Guy's little wizard's robe. That's actually wizard's hood. That's part of his robe. So yes, Harry gets his wizard's robe with the patch there on the end. Gryffindor. An interior pocket too, which is a nice touch. You can incorporate the wand. The wand can actually sit right in there. Actually, you know what? Let's do that right now. Let's do that right now because I know I'm going to forget it. Wand is also something I wanted to talk about. I'll talk about it in a second. I just want to show you. Let's wiggle this out. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. And you can just fit it into his pocket. Just slide it right on the inside there. Nicely concealed. A very nice vibrant red on the interior of his wizard's robe too. Very much like the smaller Harry. Just much larger robe, and really like the outfit is very much a carryover too, with that nice woven knitted sweater, and then you got the striped tie, the yellow and the red tie shirt, and some striping there on the bottom of his sweater. This sweater and everything else is going to come off. He comes with a pair of casual attire, comes with an actually interchangeable slacks, shirt, and then a zipper hoodie that's going to go over top of that. Once again, his shoes, they've sculpted the underside soles of the boots, or the shoes, which are a nice touch. Nice laces. Not loose lacers, but still nonetheless really nicely done. So I know I'm going to forget about this. Let's just throw this into the review right now. One of the negatives I can make about the figure is the wand. The wand, they've catered towards giving it a more rubbery material, which is better. Some of the more rigider plastic wands that he's come with in the past, you know, can be a little bit more fragile. This has a little bit more of a rubbery give. The only downside, though, is the hand that is to support and hold the wand. It's almost impossible to spread the four fingers you know, from the palm area to slide the wand through. So what I usually end up having to do is take the wand and slide it from the underside. It may or may not be the correct way, but I slide it from the underside just to kind of get it through his four fingers, and then he can hold the wand that way. Don't try to do it from the top. Again, I just find it so difficult to get the fingers spread apart to get the wand in between them. Had to throw that in there. I knew I was going to forget it. Can't forget this kind of stuff, so just want to mention the wand scenario. The wand is actually quite nice. Nicely detailed there for a brown and dark brown wand. They've added some additional paint there too, a nice touch to that. So like I mentioned, he does come with some interchangeable clothes. He's got some khakis, some beige khakis. Got himself a t-shirt and a really nice, actually a nice hoodie. That's a kind of hoodie I would wear. Striped sleeves, and then the zipper down the middle. He's even got himself actually a pair of interchangeable shoes as well. Something a little bit more for cash. Want to go out casual. He's got some nice sporty sneakers going on there as well. The underside's sculpted on the soles, very nicely done. Some beige work there going on there as well, and you got the sculpted in laces, very nicely done. It pains me to do this because really I'm not too good at getting these clothes back on. We're just going to go ahead and pop the wrists, the hands off the wrists, like so. There we go. And we're going to just take the robe off of Harry. All right. And then from there we can go ahead and get the sweater off. Then we're going to have to get the shirt off. Then we're going to have to get the pants off. There's really a lot that we got to do. I think I'm just going to cut right to the finished product, and boom. By the way, for curiosity's sake, if you just want to see what he looks like without clothing, you perverts, there he is right there. It actually is a good way also to showcase really some of the incredible articulation points that are in these figures. As you can see, a double hinge knee, full range of motion in the legs. He's even got an ab crunch, double ball joint here from the neck to the head, and all the necessary things that you would need for posing him. All right, let's get this guy dressed. Boom, here we go. Personally, I'm really digging the casual outfit here on Harry Potter. Again, he's got the khaki pants here. Some very schwanky running shoes, if I can dare say the word schwanky. You can see kind of how it pegs into the ankle portion of his leg. T-shirt's a nice color. Love the zipper top. Again, this would be a zipper top I probably would wear. Stripes down the sides. I suppose not the most difficult to put on. I mean, if you put on clothes on yourself, it's basically the same thing. You're just doing it to a smaller person, almost like a little elf. Imagine putting clothes on an elf. That's essentially what you're doing with Harry here. I don't really know which one I would actually go for. Design, you know, just the overall design-wise for displaying him. I like the robe. I like the wizard look of Harry, but really casual Harry looks just as good. Oh, it would make me almost think I would want to get a second one of these. I'm going to refrain. refrain. I would want to maybe display him in casual. I just kind of dig the look of a casual Harry, but I like the option that you get both in this box set. Running through his accessories, he only comes with 3. I mean, he comes technically with 4 if you really want to count the extra hand, but the main goodies, he comes with his monster book, his book of monsters, right there. Very creepy looking thing in the movie. Looks like a spider with the teeth all running the edge there. The book doesn't open. Don't force it. Don't try to force it. The cover is kind of like rubbery, even like the tongue portion here, and the fangs are a more rubbery material. Beautiful looking sculpt though. There's the spine of the book and the back. Trademark. I didn't know that. Nice sculpting. Nice coloring as well. While we're looking at accessories, he also comes with Hedwig. There's Hedwig. Good old Hedwig. No stranger, I'm sure, to the Star Ace collectibles. If you've already been collecting these figures, Harry's gotten himself a couple of Hedwigs, almost dropped him. A couple of Hedwigs over his travels. And we've already run through this, but we'll run through this again. He comes with his wand and interchangeable hand to swap it out. We'll just kind of move everything out of the way. Pop the hand out. There we go. And replace it. Could this guy have come with a couple more accessories? Yeah, perhaps. I mean, does he really need extra accessories? Not necessarily. I mean, I wouldn't even have packaged him with Hedwig. Of course, I only say that because technically I've already gotten a couple of Harry Potters with Hedwig. I may be selfishly saying that to the people that have not been collecting these in the past. All right, good. It's good that we're including Hedwig. Love the book. The book is a nice touch too. Just the fact that they would include that. Love the sculpt again. Beautiful looking book. I think he really has the necessary accessories. You could give him more, sure, but I think he has the adequate amount of accessories for this figure. All right, so posability. Harry's got himself a ball joint. It feels like it sits a little loose, like the head portion sits a little loose on the neck area of the figure, but I mean, it's not loose to the standpoint that the head's going to pop off, roll underneath the counter. He's got a secondary ball joint, actually, that sits at the base of the neck. Of course, your ab crunch, waist swivel, all the necessary goodies, arms, shoulders. He's got a double hinge elbow, that's good, and rotation in the wrists. Then we get down to the legs, a little crackety, but forward and back motion on the legs, out. He's got a swivel right at the top, cut of the thigh. We've done this, I know we've done this. Double hinge on the knee, and lastly, of course, you've got your rotation in the foot. Dare I say, this might be my favorite Harry Potter figure from Star Ace. I've collected a good handful of Harry Potter figures. You haven't seen the videos? Got playlists for that. But yeah, this might be my personal favorite Harry Potter. I've always really wanted an older Harry Potter. The younger Harrys, of course, have always been turning out fantastic. But the teenage Harry, I think, is really where it's at. And Star Ace delivers once again. Great sculpt, great paint, tons of accessories, interchangeable clothes. Always difficult for me. It's like changing a small elf. But nonetheless, a fantastic looking figure. One of my favorites. Dare I even say, hashtag could be my favorite. I don't even know if I would say that that's a proper hashtag, but this is probably my favorite Harry Potter released from Star Ace. This guy's currently out. He is. If you guys want to pick him up for yourself, you can find him online. You can also find him in some comic book and collectible stores. I would really recommend picking him up if you like Harry Potter. All right, so today we were having a look at the Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. This was teenage Harry Potter. Looking fantastic as always. Good job, Star Ace. Keep churning them out. This guy's going to keep picking them up. In the meantime, if you guys certainly like this video and want to see more videos, subscribe. It's as easy as that. Got some playlists for you as well. Some other Harry Potter videos are on there as well. Does that exist? It does exist. Toys, reviews, collectibles. There's a spot for that. It's right here. Thanks for watching as you always do, guys. See you next time.